Hello everyone. Welcome back to or to my channel. You would think I'd have that down pat by now. This is Sugar Muses Deluxe box for September. So let's go ahead and open it up. These guys have never disappointed me yet. So they are my new favorite. I also have the Midnight Muses Luxe box coming too. You would think they would come at the same time. I order them at the same time, but they never do. So let's go ahead and see what's in this box. Okay, so the theme, Persephone's Descent. And it's going to have the contents, so I don't want to see all that, so we will look at all that after. And I like this because I have Persephone right here on my table where she stays. She is right here. She is one of my goddesses that I honor. So look at this beautiful, beautiful artwork. Wow. Black scrying mirror. This here is just gorgeous. And then this one is Black Scrying Mirror. Scrying can be defined as a method of communicating in the form of flashes of visions, of visual visions with the spirit world, as well as glimpsing certain events from the past or future. The act of scrying has been a part of various different cultures like the ancient Egyptian, Greek, and Celtic cultures. The word scry is actually derived from the Old English language. The origin word means to reveal. The most known manner of scrying was through the medium of water, and then later mirrors and crystal balls. It's beautiful artwork. Look at the reds. Let's see what we got. Ace of Wands, Lord of the Root of the Power of Fire. That's an interesting looking little tarot deck there. Lord of the Root of the Power of Fire. So you always get your intuitively picked tarot or oracle card. And this is what it looks like when we open. Wow. And these are red. I'm not sure if the video is showing the true colors or not. Look at this butterfly. Very, very pretty. So I am going to move the box over a little bit so that we can put everything in front of us, but I'm going to move some of my things first. Okay, so as always we will slide this over. Okay, so the pretty butterfly, I'm going to put the paperwork over here somewhere instead of burying it. My tarot table isn't huge, so forgive me. So the beautiful artwork here, hopefully we've got mostly everything in the picture. The intuitively picked tarot card, the beautiful butterfly. Next, it says perfume. Pomegranate solid perfume. This ought to be good. Oh, and it smells so good. It's not overwhelming, it's just enough. And I would actually wear that. A lot of things I don't just go and throw on my skin. We have this. Oh, wow. Look at this. Necklace. Could also be used as a pendulum. Very, very pretty. Very pretty piece. Okay, had to pause really quick to shut my door. Then we have these little swirly candles. Looks to be as if to burn two at the same time, and we have two of these. I love those. I have some white ones. Then we have a very small little bundle here, and it is just so pretty. I want to say the name of it and I can't remember it, but look how pretty this little bundle is. It's too pretty to even use. I already have one of these that I use, so this will probably be decoration somewhere. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So, so pretty. Then we have, I see this little red organza bag. I'm not sure what we've got. I want to say, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. So yeah, there's a lot of herbs in here. There's a crystal in here. So I'm not going to open this, or I'm not going to dump it out anyways. I feel like that's meant to be in there for some reason. I can't get a real good look in there, but I know it has something to do with pomegranate. I'm not sure if you guys can see in there, but the paperwork will tell us more, so I'm going to put that crystal right back in there. Next, we have this little black box, cardboard box. Okay, looks like a charcoal disc with already some resins and such in there to burn. So I am going to put that right back in the little box there until we find out what that is through the paperwork. Okay. Let's see what we have in here. Ooh, we have a big spray. I love sprays. Mirror Scrying Organic Mist. Look how pretty that is. Yep, I can already smell it. Hopefully it doesn't have a leak. Wow, that smells really good. Really good. Organic mist. Yep, I could go spraying that around all throughout the house. Looks like we have one more large item in here. That smells good. It almost smells like, oh no, we have something else too. It smells like, I don't know, like a cotton candy. Hold on. We have Persephone's Botanical Tea. And I would use this as an offering. I can't drink tea, unfortunately. So I would use it as an offering for her. And I'm just checking the box to make sure there's nothing else, because I did just almost miss the tea. Okay, so we're going to move this large box out of the way and see what is inside this. I'm guessing it's gonna be a mirror. Oh my gosh, look at that. I honestly don't own one. I have a very tiny one. It even has the stand on it. I have a very small one, but it's not in a really pretty frame and such as this. This is just gorgeous. Like I said, Sugar Muses never disappoints. What a beautiful, beautiful box. Okay, hopefully everything's in the view of the camera. Let's see what the contents. So we have Dragon's Blood Resin Incense Cup. That's what this is. That's Dragon's Blood. Persephone's Descent Solid Perfume. Dried Botanical Offering. Mirror Scrying Ritual Mist. This stuff smells so good. Handcrafted beeswax candles. Black Rose Pendant slash Pendulum. Persephone's Butterfly, which is so pretty. I lost my spot. Persephone's Botanical Tea. Persephone's Descent Art Print. Black Scrying Mirror Art Print. And Intuitively Drawn Tarot Card. It was a yerba bundle. This, I knew it was. I just couldn't place the word, but I have a bundle of that already out. So, did it even mention this? Yes, it did. Offering. Dried Botanical Offering. Scrying Mirror. Okay, yeah. Gosh, that is gorgeous. So September, the month of September brings the autumn equinox. Also celebrated on this day, September 23rd, is Mabon, a pagan holiday that celebrates the balance of the sun and moon. Night and day are again of equal length and in perfect equilibrium. It is the time of the second harvest to reap what we have sown, a time to look at the hopes and aspirations of Imbolc and Ostara and reflect on how they have manifested. It is time to complete projects, to clear out and let go that which no longer wanted or needed, which is no longer wanted or needed as we prepare for the winter, a time for reflection and peace. Persephone and her mother, the Greek goddess Demeter, are strongly associated with the autumn equinox, as it is her grief at losing her daughter that turned the earth from lush abundance to barrier cold. Persephone is the daughter of Demeter and Zeus, and is the wife of Hades and the queen of the underworld. She is a dual deity, since in addition to presiding over the dead as the daughter of Demeter, she is also the goddess of fertility. The story of her abduction by Hades was frequently used to explain the cycle of the seasons. Some call her the maiden, others the mistress. She is also known as the pure one, the venerable one, and the great goddess. Persephone was so closely associated with her mother that the pair was often referred to as the two Demeters, or simply the two goddesses. Her descent. Hades, the ruler of the underworld, decided that he wanted to marry Persephone. One day, as she was gathering flowers in the meadow with her maidens, she wandered apart from the group ensnared by the sudden blooming of a glorious fragrant flower. Some say it was a narcissus. Or I may have pronounced that wrong, but that's what it looks like, narcissus. As she reached to pluck it, the ground below her feet opened up, and Hades and his 4-horse golden chariot appeared before her in all his power and majesty. He snatched her and took her with him to the underworld to be his wife and queen. Demeter was very pleased when she found out from Hades and Helios what had happened. Hurt and distraught, she wasn't very pleased, sorry. I was wondering. These words are small. She started wandering aimlessly around and was aggrieved to such an extent that she neglected all her duties. And since she was the goddess of agriculture and fertility, the earth became barren. She went to Zeus, the king of gods, to ask him to help her get her daughter back from Hades. Zeus could see how Demeter's sadness was affecting Earth, and so he agreed to help her. How did Persephone feel about Hades? Apparently she grew to love him. It seemed hard to imagine she would fall in love with her kidnapper, but in many stories Hades treated Persephone like the queen she was, remaining faithful and doting on her day and night, allowing her to flourish. And I think I was supposed to go over here. Zeus visited Hades to ask him to let Persephone leave. Hades said Persephone can only leave if she hasn't eaten any of the food that I've given her. But she already had. Persephone had eaten 6 pomegranate seeds. Zeus and Hades agreed that Persephone would have to spend 6 months in the underworld, but that she could return to Earth for the other 6 months of the year, 1 month for every pomegranate seed. From then on, whenever Persephone was with Demeter on Earth, Demeter would be so happy, and crops, fruit, and plants would grow and flourish beautifully. But when she went back to the underworld to live with Hades for 6 months, the plants would stop growing entirely. And that's when we were supposed to go up to here. And then here we have September. September brings the return of fall, and according to Greek legend, the return of Persephone to her husband Hades. The items in this month's box may be used in the order they are listed, or used separately as you are called to do. They are curated to help inspire you on your journey. If you like the option of a guided ritual, I have included one along with the metaphysical properties of items tools for this month's box listed below. So we have the dragon's blood, we already went over. Persephone's perfume, dried botanicals, the scrying mirror, mirror scrying ritual mist, handcrafted beeswax candles, black rose pendulum or pendant, Persephone's butterfly. I want to read that. As masters of metamorphosis, butterflies are significant symbols of transformation, hope, and bravery. The butterfly encourages you to flow through your transformation with confidence. Place on your altar as a reminder of these qualities. Then we have Persephone's tea, Persephone's descent art print, black scrying mirror art print, intuitively drawn tarot card. Search for Hermetic Tarot on sugarmuses.com for the meaning of your card and for more information. Take a moment to reflect on the meaning this card has to you and any insight it may bring. And then whenever possible, products are made from scratch. I don't see a ritual. They are curated to help inspire you on your journey. If you like the option of guided ritual, I have included one along with the metaphysical properties of items tools for this month's box listed below. Yeah, I don't see anything about a ritual, so But anyway, that is the Sugar Muses September box. Wait a minute. This is Midnight Muses, guys. I got this is the Midnight Muses. Sorry about that. I was wondering because it's a little darker. This is the Midnight Muses. I do have the Sugar Muses deluxe box coming, but this one is the Midnight Muses. Persephone's Descent. So I did get that mixed up in the beginning of the video. Please forgive me. This is the Midnight Muses Luxe box. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Let me know in the comments what you think. Blessed be.